When I hear a song, sometimes I see it in colors. When I hear a song, sometimes I'll see it in words circling me. It like depends, but when something special happens, you know it and like you feel it. It's more of an emotional connection. It's not necessarily heady or intelligent. That's where the fun comes in.
What kind of colors did you see while writing in this album?
Death of a Bachelor was a lot of bright yellows, bright reds, but it was all very 60s. That was very much Death of a Bachelor, the song, and I just thought that felt so right. It just felt nice to, you know, have that completion to the idea. The colors really had to go with the song. So yeah, like I said, sometimes it's colors, sometimes it's a tornado of words, and you'll pick one out like that. Sometimes it's shapes, you know, a song can be a square and just go in that perfect order. Sometimes it's a pyramid that turns into a rhombus. It doesn't, like there's no rules. That's what I love. It's like, you know, a lot of that is just very emotional. It comes from an emotional state turned into a somewhat semi-quasi-intelligent form. I don't know. It sounds strange, but I swear it's true.
I saw Rivers Cuomo was on Victorious.
Yeah. Rivers, sorry, that was a fly. It's so weird for me because he's been a hero of mine for so long. When I got the Blue album, I was like 11 years old, 10 years old, and then I convinced my parents to go and get me my first drum kit, which was like $600. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. So I learned to play drums to the Blue album, and then about 6 years ago, I met Rivers for the first time, and we wrote a song together. And like the whole experience, I can't fully recall because it was just so surreal. It didn't seem real at all. And then like over the years, we'd see each other once in a while, play a couple shows here, meet each other at a party here, and we just kind of became friends. It worked out, it just made sense. And you know, once we had the idea down, it was cooler to see what somebody thought of it and if they had any opinions or, you know, an objective point of view to give us another criticism. It was just even more beneficial. So, you know, Rivers, I showed him Victorious and I was like, hey, I don't know the lyrics or the melody that should really fit in here. And so we showed him it and he just came back with exactly what it ended up being. And that was the coolest thing ever. The fact that I can say that Rivers Cuomo collaborated on this album is like a huge honor. That's awesome.
LA Devotee is one of your favorite songs from the album, and it's really cool how the last album was very much Vegas-centric, and you like the title especially. And so I'm wondering, is this your LA album?
Yeah, it somewhat is. It's a love letter to LA because I've lived there now for almost 8 years. The album cover of Death of a Bachelor is me on my roof of my backyard. So that is my place where I spent most of the time writing. So it's very symbolic of where I was at, you know, personally and musically, trying to come up with, you know, things that surprised myself as an artist. But LA Devotee, it's just me being in love with the things that maybe most people don't think about LA. You know, you think about Hollywood, you know, Sunset Strip and all these other places, but that's all good and fun, but it was mostly, you know, there's a line in there, the black magic of Mulholland Drive, swimming pools under desert skies. That's just, you know, to me, that's exactly where I was at, and that's what LA symbolized. Just the way it's so creative. It's a creative town, and it meant so much to me that, yeah, it's my love letter. I love it.